New at 5, Better Call Harry getting results for a homeowner who gave her roofer $4,000.
It's been a year since the roofer took the money and disappeared. But when Harry talked to him, he promised to give that money back. So, all right, Harry, did he pay up?
Well, he did. He was supposed to start with a $500 payment, and he gave her $250. This is sort of a payment plan. Hold on, this is actually good news because he is trying, and the homeowner decided to give him one more chance.
So where do we go from here, I guess is the question.
Either I can, we can figure out a payment plan, or I can pay her back, or I can pay for the materials.
The roofer on the phone admits what he did.
I thought he was a good man.
He convinced Betty Collins to hand over a $4,000 insurance check to replace her storm-damaged 25-year-old roof. She had no reason not to trust him. He's fixed her roof before.
He did a darn good job. We was having some leaks, and you see the light-colored shingles. That's what he did.
The roofer wrote a contract, and Betty gave him a check. She'd make another $2,900 payment when the roof was done. But the roofer disappeared, and a year later, when we called him, he had lots of excuses.
But I broke my phone and ended up getting cut off on the highway and messing up my front end on my truck. And so it was probably right around the 27th before I even got my phone back up and working.
The backside looked terrible.
Collins was ready to file a police report for theft. If the roofer had done some work, it would be a civil matter. But this roofer did no work at all. In a texted promissory note, he offered a $500 bi-weekly payment. Okay, so he only paid $250. But when we spoke this week, he promised to keep making payments.
What do you want at this point?
I want my money back so I can put a roof on my house.
Can you blame her? We're not done with this story, folks, but here are a few takeaways, and some of these are surprising. Number one, roofing contractors have no licensing requirements in Georgia. In Florida, for example, you have to have a license, you have to pull a permit, and the roof has to be inspected. That's why here in Georgia, you want to hire an established roofing company that's insured, has few complaints, and uses its own crews. And I'll say this again, please do not hand over the insurance check or any large payment. My rule of thumb, no more than you are willing to lose. I'm Better Call Harry, Atlanta News First.